Hello and welcome back to another episode of 7 Billion Humans, where I don't really want to think about this. So we're gonna do this next. Year 58, Good Neighbors. I don't know if I like this. It's getting too crowded in here. I'm sure the data agrees. A good neighbor is a distant neighbor. Rearrange the data cubes however you like, as long as no data cube has more than 3 neighbors. Well... What's the best way of doing this? Because again, they're gonna interfere with each other. Like, we could have one here and he scans, and there's not one here, not one here, not one here, but here and here and here. So that's 3 neighbors, not here, plays it down. But in the meantime, this guy placed one here, and then this is wrong. So how do I avoid those things? I don't even know if nearest is of any use here. I don't know. Maybe we want also something like this. And then just go to the nearest war. And then for each tier, if it is a cube, plus 1 it. And if mem4 is less than or equal to 3, drop it. We have to reset mem4, I guess. And else, step in a random direction. Also do this. And do it again. And then after you're done here, you go back and... no, it's not gonna work. Because nearest is gonna be the cube I just placed. Which is obviously not great. Because I can't set a specific tile. Otherwise I could just save this tile and go back to it, but I can't do that. So what can I do instead? Nothing really. I would need something in the middle or something, but there's nothing there. I would have to step away from the war a bunch, and I don't know how to do that because I don't know which way the war is from me, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps would probably be enough, but I can't save directions. It's all bad. I hate it. And I can't even do like if to your right is war, take 5 steps left, because I'm random stepping. I don't know where I am. So how do I grab a random cube again? What's the best way of doing that? That probably isn't the best way of doing that. I could maybe do instead step to the nearest cube and then step in a random direction. And if it is a cube, pick it up, and else do that. Well, I mean, I'm done here, right? This is one neighbor. They just need to drop their cubes. If they all drop their cubes, we're done. But I'm not sure if all of them will. Like this guy, where are you? You're up here, but you're already holding something. Why did you not drop it? I don't know how you ended up in this loop here. Let's follow this, I guess. Carlos, what are you doing? Going random places. You're disoriented. You don't know what you're doing. You manage to find a cube. You go to the wall, you put it down. Good job. You go back. You're trying very hard. You pick up a cube that's already placed, but that's fine. Yo, why are you in this loop? How did you end up doing that? Oh, the thing is if they can't drop it. Alright. Oh, that just never stopped though. How do I stop this? Like, how I can't know that I'm done. Man, this is horrible. Like, this is, I think this is doing it basically. Like, they are on spots where it's fine, but I can't like end it. I could step back and then if step to mem1 and then if where I'm at is not a cube, I end, but I think that's gonna end them all before they're done. Or too many of them at least. Uh, I could also do this, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're doing the for each tier, and if it is... If it's already done for that cube, we also end. And else we set it to 0 again. This is such an ugly. I just want to see a solution now. I don't know if I can get it though. No, they are ending now. I'm not going into the middle enough. How? Just get rid of this again. But it's always going to be a data cube. Yeah, it can't not be. Alright, so before we drop, we write 0. And if... If it is 0, I end. Maybe. I don't know. Not quite. Leave too many behind like that. But why are so many of them grabbing their... You go to their nearest cube and then they step in a random direction. Maybe I should step twice? Basically, I don't want them to pick up their nearest cube. So that's what I want to prevent. So I can go back to it and then step randomly from there. But it's also not quite working out. This guy still has too many neighbors. And she's never finding a spot for this cube. No, it's the last one, right? Or she's grabbing one more, maybe. I don't know. Hey, grab one in there, please. Grab this one. Just one over there. It's so far away, though. No, that was the one, right? I think it was hers, yeah. Ah, this is one that could work, but it just won't, I think. I wish I could tell them, like, step away from the wall or step towards the middle, but I can't make that a thing. And if I do 3 random steps, I don't think that's gonna make a big difference either. Actually, it might be enough. We're done, we just need these 2 guys to pick up a 0. How did it fail? I don't know. This is wrong though, yeah, this has 4 neighbors, this has too many neighbors. Probably, yeah, they're stepping to the same place because they're not smart. I guess you could also count... If it's a worker, also count it up. This is so ugly. I don't know what I'm doing here. I hate these levers. I have no idea how to do them, like, well. Or even at all, to some extent, so I don't know. It's just they're running even longer now. It's bad. Yeah, they're running way too long now. Because they're also counting these twice. So even though they have good spots, they can't place. Okay, she picked a 0, so she's ending. Why didn't she end? Oh, because she still didn't pick her nearest one? Or no one did? She's the last one running, but she's never gonna stop, because... Is it wrong? It is wrong again. This says 4 neighbors. How? Whatever, okay. Oh man. How many cubes are there? 2, 4, 6, 8 times 6 is 48. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 48, so I should just put them all on the outside on the wall, but I don't really know how to do that. Because if they are just arranged on the outside, there's no one that's gonna have more neighbors, right? But again, I don't know how I'm gonna end, is the thing. Well, how many workers do I have? 2, 4, 6... Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So if everyone does 4... No, not 4. If everyone does 2... Then there are 8 left, but they're probably gonna be all in the middle, right? I really wish I could, I don't know. Do something to make them go towards the middle, but I don't know, I can't. So if we say we step to Mem1. And we step in a random direction. Twice, let's say. And we pick up. Whatever. And we go to the war. And then if there's no cube there, we drop it. I don't know. And else, I guess it would be it would be bad though. I guess you would maybe do if it is a data cube. And then if right reservoir step up. Sure. Or step up or down. And try again. And the same for the other side, right? If left, reservoir. I don't know if I can make this work like that. I don't really think that I can. I also don't know how I always grab the wrong thing when I'm trying to drag a chump, but I always am. This should be one. I'm not smart. If left is a var, or I mean right or left, step up, down. If up or down is a var, step left or right. So that's stats. What if we do, wait, what if we do something like we pick up M1, we write a 0 and we drop it. And then we step in a random direction, and if it is not 0, we pick it up, and else we jump. And then maybe we just do like if we drop, like you calc. I don't know if I need to stop, or if it just needs to be done at some point. And it feels like it should automatically stop, but they're just running around like crazy, and that's really annoying. So I just want to have a stop in here. So if mem3 is 2, I've dropped 2 of them, then I just end. I don't know how they're getting there, they shouldn't be. Let's see, let's just follow this one, I guess. Storms are coming, maybe. Make it a 0, drop it. This is a 0, can't pick up. This is an 8, pick up, go to the var. Put it down, count up your mem3. Yes, very good. This is a 0. Nothing to pick up. Not holding anything to drop. Wait. Step random. If it's not a 0. And it's a cube. This guy is still wrong. Why is this the nearest one? Is this the only one that's wrong? I think so, right? This one has 2, this one has... Oh, this one has 4. And this one has 4. Oh, this one has 5. But if I just moved this one, then it would be fine. And this one had 3, and this one would be somewhere else on the war. So the problem is that this one is the nearest one for someone. How? See, that doesn't seem right to me. Because his Mem1 is free, it's this one. He goes there. And he can't pick it up, so he just picks up whatever else. Because that's not his Mem1. Oh, he changes it. How, but why? Why is he changing it? Why is that changing the value? It's set here, it shouldn't change. That's interesting to me, because I think we had that same issue, but it behaved differently. Maybe it was a step in there, not a pickup? Yeah. Which one is still wrong? None of them is, but they're like, this guy is stuck in a loop. Uh... $10. Why do I fail sometimes? It doesn't really seem like that makes sense. Because it's always the same. Is it not? I'm confused by this one. 10 commands? I have no idea how to do this in 10. Definitely still way too many here. Why are you picking up this? Oh, because, yeah, okay, that's a problem. What if I don't do this at all? It's done. Why do we? Yeah. Okay. So it does count. It just takes a bit to register for some reason. Maybe someone was still carrying a cube. I don't know. We got a time too, so that's good at least. 10 commands. I have no idea. I mean, you could make it or with like random steps. I don't know. Is there a way to do them or? Can I just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to reset this, right? Otherwise it's just gonna still have this value. And I can't save it in mem1 because that's the variable I'm using for this, which would just get like would be bad basically. But that's already too many commands. I have no idea how this is supposed to be done like that. Step in a random direction, pick it up, step in a random direction, because otherwise nothing makes sense. Then run the for each direction, see if there's a cube, and if there isn't, drop it. Or if there are not more than 3, drop it. And then we need a loop over this, of course. But I would at least need one more loop. Maybe. This is horrible, but maybe it'll work. I just don't see how else I could do it in 10. But they're always picking him up again, so I'll never be done, is the thing. I mean, it's probably done right now. I don't see any 4 neighbors, but it's not done because they're always picking them up still. But how, like, I can't have like a condition to say, oh yeah, now we're done. I don't know how that would be possible in 10 commands. And it's also not enough. mean, this is wrong now. This has 4 neighbors. This is just a mess. But I can't have it end ever. Like, I can't have the villagers. How is this supposed to work? In 10 commands. I don't understand how that's possible. This was just trash, right? We could have just one guy work and put them all on the war somehow. But that's not possible in 10 commands either. Like, we could have something like if down is not a war and up left is not a worker, then end. Then, I don't know, step in a random direction. Pick it up. I don't know, yeah, there's no way I can make it like this. Because it's always just gonna pick up the same ones again. And in 3 commands I can't do anything fancy like this. Wait, there's 2? Who's not ending? Oh, there's even more. It's 4 of them. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to in one step. My logic is wrong because it's like yeah, it's an and. So if one of them is wrong, which also applies to these 3. I mean, this one, this one, this one, this one. And this guy has the war. I guess we could do if down is a war and this is a worker, then we would only have 1, but it wouldn't really make a difference. Again, I don't know how I always do that, but yeah, I'm always doing it. I don't know. There's already too many. Like this, I don't know how to do it in 10 unless something like this can work, and it apparently can't, because I can't have them all on the ground at the same time. So I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, how could that work? It would have to be something where I put them on the war, but I don't know how I could do that in 10. But even then, they'll still always keep doing it. I can't stop. Like, I can't stop picking them up, ever. Because I never know if I'm done. Like, this is just way too much stuff. Go to the war, drop it there. That's impossible. I wish I could do, like, I don't know. But how do I make the drop work? I don't know. Because I guess I can only drop one. Well, not really. I guess they're doing it, kind of. But they're not dropping them now. Where are you? This is weird, but I don't think, like, he's stepping in a random direction, and then he's just random directioning again, unless he gets, they can't get anywhere. How did he pick up a 0? He didn't pick up a 0. He wrote a 0 and tried to drop it and couldn't. That's what he did. Right. What if I have this just outside? Yeah. Can't keep it to the wall like that. I mean, we could do the for each thing, but just check for a war. So we go in a random direction. If there's a cube and it's not 0, we pick it up, we go to the war, we write a 0 and we drop it. The thing is, if I step in a random direction before I drop. there's just a really good chance I'll build like 4 neighbors again somewhere. Like here is already pretty dangerous. And this guy, yeah, these have 4 neighbors, all of them. Not all of them, these 2. And they still get stuck in this. Where are you? I don't know. I don't know. I can't do it. I just can't. Because then let's just carry around a 0 forever. Ah, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I'm dumb too. I just noticed. Because they're like, they have a number that signifies how many neighbors they have. I just haven't really paid attention to what the numbers could mean at all. So what if it just be... I should end this episode soon too. We step in a random direction and then if... No, set nearest var. If it's an 8, we go to the nearest var and we drop it. So everyone's gonna grab an 8 at least. Or not. Oh, because I'm not grabbing it. So everyone moves 1/8 out of the way to the war, and then it's just not quite possible to do everything. That's the thing, because if I do the nearest cube and then I step to the nearest cube and then a random direction until I pick up an 8. That's better. Could you just do it, you idiots? No, they can't do it. But why not? Why could it work without the end? Because that's what I want. That ring of 8's gone. See, like this, it works. This is... Oh, it doesn't quite work, right? No, yeah, no, these inside ones also need to go. Okay, so how do I do this? If I step twice... This would be it, but I can't drop them. Yeah, so this ring needs to go, right? It leaves these... How many? 8? And then the outside ones are fine. You have 3 neighbors. But these inside ones have too many. This one has 5, so 2 need to go. 2 out of the middle. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I wish I could just go to the nearest 8. That would be good. That would be very good. Now no one can reach though. That's the thing. They can't reach those 8s. And if I end after I drop... I don't know why that makes a difference, honestly. It's weird that it does. But it does. I think this works. There's definitely like a possible solution there. It's just that it's never stopping again, which is the thing. And I can't avoid that. Because even if everyone drops 1 8 and not more, there's still a pretty good chance that it might fail, even though it didn't fail right there. It's failing a lot. And so it doesn't count again. Which is frustrating. Because it's not enough if everyone grabs 1 8. There's nothing else I can really do. This is interesting. It might still fail because of the random direction I'm stepping at the war. And it's still not quite enough 8s that I'm grabbing. Oh man. This one needed to go. But if I don't end, I need an end. Otherwise, they're just always picking them up and then it never counts. Which is just a nightmare. I don't know how to avoid that. I don't need the end if I have the right 0. Because I'm only picking up 8s, and then once there are no more 8s, I'm not picking anything up anymore. But why are you not dropping those? How did you get... Again, how do I always end up in these weird spots? You. If it's an 8. Oh, you tried to drop it, but you couldn't. Ah. It's failing every time. Because again, I'm putting it in random spots, so I have no control. Ah, man. This is so broken again up here. Why did they all cluster to this spot? Frustrating. What if you don't do up, down, if you just do left, right? Is that better? No. Because, yeah. I wish I could just do try, drop, and if it doesn't work, then step left, right, but I can't do that. Actually, I can, kind of. No, 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 so many fails. Too many fails. No, no. Ah, so close. Why? Ah, man. I don't know if this is gonna make it worse or better. So the first one goes to the war, which is good. And then the second one goes in a random direction away from the war, which is already bad here, because they're clustered together. And I can't avoid it. If you just do up, down. I have to be kind of close, right? But the thing is, it's random, it depends. It could be like 17 times the same person who grabs one. And that's gonna break it. This is just failing a lot again, yeah. It's not stable, it can't be. But how do I make it stable? Again, I would like to stop after 2. If you've grabbed 2 8s, you're done, you're out. Stop doing it. But I can't do that. Because, I mean, I could just count and then do an if and end, but I can't because 10 commands. I don't think this is gonna make it any more saber than the other ones. But there's always a chance that it might work and a chance that it might fail. Yeah, they clustered here. They're just sometimes gonna cluster and sometimes they won't, and there's nothing I can do. And I can't do just these two or something, because that would make it less likely that they cluster because they all move in the same directions. Because then these guys can't do anything. But I guess it doesn't really matter. If we don't let everyone work. They have kind of clustered here again, which I don't like. Why are we not done? Who's wrong? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's wrong. Okay. What if you just go right? Well, what if... Nah, it's not gonna be stable enough. It's a little more stable maybe. But it still fails more than half the time. Because we still have the random step in there for the second drop. And I can't not have that. They grab too many. But I can't not have them grab any, so I don't know. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. I don't know, and I can't even like rule out because they're not standing on the war. I can't even do like a thing where say like if Riders of War end and then these guys are just not gonna work and then I'm just gonna like stack to the right or whatever. I don't know, just nothing. It just doesn't seem plausible. There's just always one cluster because I can't have them end like this. Where is it wrong still? Nowhere right now. Maybe? We just need this one to drop somewhere? Wait, why is it not stopped now? This is 3, this is 3, this is 2. These are all fine. Is it somewhere not fine? This one is not fine. This one has 4. This 8 needs to go still. Yeah. All the 8s need to go, yeah. He's gonna grab it. He's gonna move it. That's a pretty good one, but again, it's not gonna be stable. It's weird that it always works when we watch it. Oh, it doesn't work right now, it's actually broken right here. But it almost always works when we watch it, at least. But I don't know what to do with it then. Go to random position. If it's an 8, pick it up. And we can't do anything with the 4 each, because that's too many. Like, if we pick up and then go a random step and then do the count to 3, and then a random step and count to 3, it's just not gonna be good, right? Because it's just so many things. If mem2 is a cube, calc up the other variable, whatever, this one. And then if it is this, that's just too many things. Like, we need to reset the variable, that's just way too much for this in here. I don't know. Oh yeah, we'll have to come back to this one too. I hate it. I really do. We'd need all of this, right? And we'd also need to write a 0 still and have the if, because otherwise we're gonna pick up the 8s over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I don't know. This is just way too much. Pick it up. If it's an 8, step in a random direction. Run this thing. Do this. Yeah, again, I don't really know why this is happening. Because if I rise here, I should drop. Oh, and where I am is empty. That should be stable, I think. Wow, an hour 10. I should have stopped this long ago. I just got stuck on this. But it's actually already broken too. How did this get here? I guess it got here at the same time. Yeah, I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Like, this is all impossible to deal with, and that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.